Alright, y'all, so today's story time is about when I got robbed at Walmart. I didn't really get robbed. I didn't get robbed. I did not get robbed. I ain't never been robbed. I was working at this Walmart, the Walmart on Watt Avenue, the one across the street from the Golden Corral, not directly across the street, but by the Del Taco and shit, in the 76, like maybe 4 months, about 4 months or so. And the last day I showed up, I remember she was so stupid. So I was working all night, and when you work at Walmart, if you've worked at Walmart before, you're damn near like either like sleep or in zombie mode for like half of the shift for sure. So like this is like I'm just like going through the motions. Walmart, you don't do too much. You just like you go, you pick up pallets, you put shit on the shelves, and then that's really about it. You feel me? That's about it. You're a retail worker. It's not that hard. And I worked overnight, so I worked from 10 o'clock till 7 in the morning. So basically, I was going through my regular night, and I already got yelled at by my manager this day. I was like late. I was like 10, 15 minutes late. Already done with this job at this point. I don't give a fuck about this job. I didn't care about it. And so basically, I go to work. I'm going through the motions. I'm chilling, and I'm talking to, I go more towards the front because I'm working in the homewares and I'm putting up all the little fucking rice cookers and shit like that. And then I go over to the front of the building and I see one of my coworkers and I'm talking to my coworker. And then I go to the bathroom, right? I go to the bathroom and then I come back from the bathroom. Bro, he's talking to a homeless dude and the homeless dude's standing there. He's wearing a big oversized sweater. You feel me? And then I look at him like I'm talking to my coworker, and then I'm talking to the homeless dude, and then I look at bro, and then I look at him, and he's wearing my sweater. He's wearing my primitive purple sweater. Like I have a purple primitive sweater with piccolo on the front. You feel me? And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I remember I have this truck. If y'all remember if any of y'all know me and y'all remember the truck that I used to have, you feel me? I had a big black like GMC Yukon, and it was a GMC Yukon XL, bro. And then the back passenger side window didn't roll back up. It was fucked up, like it didn't roll up. I don't remember what happened. I think the motor went out or something. I never got it fixed. You feel me? And so I would park it all the way in the back, and I wouldn't try to keep too much shit in there. You feel me? Because people just hop in and take it. But if you hop into a car, you feel me? And there's nothing in there. You're just gonna hop right back out. There's nothing in there to steal, unless you know how to steal cars. You know what I'm saying? So I would leave my car parked in the back where I would think nobody would go mess with it, but this homeless dude's wearing my sweater. And I ask him, I look at him, I'm like, I'm like, where'd you get that sweater from, bro? And then he's like trying to beat around the bush about it. He's like, oh, this is mine. Because he knows that I know he stole it at this point. Because I wouldn't have asked him where he got his sweater from, you feel me? And he's like, no, this is mine. This is mine. This is mine. This is mine. All right, so I ain't gonna lie. Before I continue, bro, I'm not proud of what I did. I'm not proud of what I did at all. Like, you feel me? It's not super amazing or anything. Like, it's not like something I would like say you should do. Like, maybe sometimes you should just chalk it up to the game. But you feel me? This dude broke into my car and he stole my shit. So, but initially though, I did give him a chance to give me my shit back peacefully, and I wasn't even rude about it. I was like, look, bro, it's cold, because this is like later in the year, right when I quit, around like December time, so it's cold in Sacramento, you feel me? He's a homeless dude. So I'm like, I tell him, I'm like, look, bro, nigga, give me my sweater and anything else you stole out of my car, and I'll go buy you a sweatsuit right now. I had the cheese for it, you feel me? I was working a Walmart job, and this is just when Walmart would like up that shit to like 17 an hour, you feel, or like 16.50 an hour. So I had cheese, you feel me? I had the money to do it. And the sweaters, and they was on sale too, you feel me? It was on sale. I had seen it. I was like, I'm gonna give me a pair of sweats or some shit, you feel me? Kick around the house. But I was like, bro, give me my sweater back. Give me back anything you took out of my car, bro. And I will buy you like two, three of them sweatsuits, bro. You feel me? Keep you warm and shit. You know what I'm saying? I might even get you a blanket. And he's still trying to deny the fact that he's wearing my sweater. Like, nigga, like, first of all, this dude's a skinny dude. I'm a big ass nigga. So like, I'm looking at my sweater and I'm like, bro, this shit don't even fit you for one, bro. Like, this sweater don't even fit you, bro. You wearing a dress right now. You wearing a big purple dress over your jeans or whatever the fuck he was wearing. And then he's like, nah, bro, no. And I look at my coworker, and my coworker looks at me, he's like, And so I'm like, bro, look, I'm finna tell you one more time, bro. I'm finna take you up out of my shit. Give me my sweater and I will go buy you a whole nother suit, you feel me, or whatever. And then as I'm in the middle of talking and saying that shit, this motherfucker turns around and books it, just starts skating.
Hold on, gang shit, what the fuck, man?
I chase him out, I'm like, nigga, come here, bro, come here, nigga, you feel me? And then I'm like, wait a minute, I have a car. I'm not gonna chase this nigga. So I run over to my car behind the building. Again, I'm not proud of this day. So I run over to my car, hop in my whip, back up, come back around through the parking lot. This nigga, he must have thought I was finna give up or I wasn't finna give chase or something, you feel me? He's walking through the parking lot, like going about his business, like just walking through the parking lot. And he's standing in the parking lot talking to somebody else, like talking to them, like holding a conversation. I'm like, oh, this nigga thinks he's tight. So
Whoa, what are you doing?
You don't mess with a man's dream.
I hit the gas, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I hit the gas and I hit him, you feel me? I didn't hit him hella hard, bro. I ain't gonna, I'll keep it a band. I love tapping. I tapped him, you feel me? And he flew forward. He flew like maybe like 4 or 5 feet, maybe not hella far, you feel me? And I stopped my car, put it in the park, hopped out. And then he hopped up and he took off my sweater, bro, and threw it to me. And I was like, that's all you have to do, you feel me? And I hop back in my car. And as I was pulling back off to go park my car again, he goes, oh, fuck Dragon Ball Z. Darth Vader's better anyway. And I'm like, that's not, what? You feel me? Whatever. And then I go back and I park my car. And then so I park my car on the side of the building towards the back. I hop out the car, bro, and then I see he has like his whole little setup right here. Like he has like a shopping cart. And then he has my bag, like this little sports bag I got from my high school or some shit. And he has my bag and it's filled up with like all my shit that he had took out of my car. And it was sitting in his little tent. And I was like, oh, that nigga thought he stained. So I grab my shit, I throw it back in my car, I tear down his tent, I flip over his basket, you feel me? And then he had like a bottle that was full of like juice. And there was in there on Bloods. There was like, it wasn't mine, I don't know whose it was, but I put on like a glove that I had in my car that I used for working on my tires. I unscrewed it and I poured it all over all his shit, on my mama, all over all his shit, on the dead homie. I pulled in the front of the building, you feel me? Because it was like, if you park in the front of the building, can't nobody take your shit. And then, bro, so that was a day before my day off. Like, you feel like I got off and then that was my day off, you feel me? The next couple of days later, I'm at a party with my my college friends, Daisy and Rashad and shit. My boss, Ashika, she calls me, I'm like, oh, I'm like, fuck, I was supposed to go to work today. And then she was like, oh shit. She was like, well, tell me to come tomorrow. I was like, I'm gonna keep it a band. I'm not going back to that job. The fuck? Like, I damn near got robbed by a bum. I had to go hit a bum with a car, like all types of shit. Like, that's hella ghetto. I'm not dealing with that shit. Like, you feel like that's hella ghetto. That's the ghetto shit I've ever done. Like, nigga, like, what the fuck? So I'm like, bro, I'm not even trying to go back over there, but that's bootsy as fuck. I texted her and I was like, I don't want to work there anymore after that little shit. And then she was like, oh, well, are you sure? Like, what do I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. And that was that. You feel me? It wasn't hella bad, I guess. Like, it wasn't like, you feel me? I didn't get robbed. Like, I kind of just got burglarized, I guess. You feel me? But yeah, that shit was hella boozy ass shit.
Fuck Franklin, double left, this is not Fendi. Niggas speaking on Lil Drew, I had enough of that. I had to cut the bitch off, like get my number back. The closest ones to you, nigga, they gon' snake you. I'ma throw you in the box like I made you. P.O. wanna see me down, don't wanna see me win. I gotta get it on my own and stack my Benjamins. Young nigga tryna get it, bitch, you can't tell. A nigga really think I'm nervous, come and try me. So I slid off up in this bitch, he has baby slash. Seen him in traffic, I bet he looked and hit a 4 flag. I ain't really like school, I've always had it mad. But when it comes to this money, we don't subtract. I can't go out, that is not in me. Beat your block with this fully, this is not semi. I see on this juice like I don't want kidney. Fuck Franklin, double left, this is not Fendi. I can't